Hi guys, I'm Jim Thompson and welcome to Six String Studies. Today we're going to be looking at Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. It uses a simple picking pattern and only three chords, the chords of A, E and D. So without further ado, let's get to the lesson. Okay, for the verse we're just going to be doing a simple picking pattern on the D and G strings, and we're going to use our first finger on the 7th fret of the D string and our third finger on the 9th fret of the G string. We're just picking down on the D, up on the G. So down on the D, up on G. For the next chord, we're going to move our first finger back a fret. So we're now on the 6th fret of the D string. Our third finger is staying where it is. Now we simply release the first finger, so we're playing an open D string. The third finger is still on the 9th fret of the G string. And we finish the progression by putting our first finger back on the 7th fret there on the D string. Now, so for some of you, you might find this first move here, this stretch here, a little tricky. If you do find that, use your 4th finger instead of your 3rd finger on that 9th fret, and that will give you more stretch like this. I tend to do it this way just because I like to do it that way, really. And the count is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it's the same on all the others. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So let me play that up to speed now. And that's the verse section. Okay, let's look at the chorus section now. It uses three chords: the chord of A major, which is your 2nd finger on the D string 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the G string 2nd fret, and your little finger on the B string 2nd fret with the open A and the open top E, playing from the A string down. Your next chord is an E major chord, or just E. That's an open D string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the D, of the A, 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the D, and your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the G, with an open B and an open top E. So you've got A and E. Your 3rd chord is a D, and that's 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and your 2nd finger is on the 2nd fret of the top E, playing from the D string down. And to finish the progression off, you're going to go back to the A chord. So you've got A, E, D, and back to A. And the strumming pattern is really simple. It's about as simple as it gets. It's just downstrokes, and it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You'll notice that my thumb here is resting, not fretting, but just resting lightly on the low E string here, the 6th string. So if I do play it, you don't hear it. It gets muted. Okay, so let me play that up to speed for you now. That's the chorus section. Now, a tricky thing happens when you're playing the verse. You've done all this bit. And then you've got to go back to the chorus. You've got to go into the chorus. So that's the practice you've got to do there, practicing the jump from to that and back again. Alright, because the chorus finishes on the A and you're going to be coming back to the picking section. So you've got to work out how to get from, or just practice, not work out, just practice the move from the picking to the chord. And it's just practice a lot so you develop a muscle memory. Okay? That's Chasing Cars.